we go, the 76th country, Niger. I took a bus from Ouagadougou to Niamey. So I entered into Niger with visa-free access, and then I still remember the luggage security check is the most strict I've ever encountered in Africa. And then also from the border to Niamey, there were so many checkpoints because Niger is never famous as a safe country to travel. I arrived in Niamey after getting dark. My couchsurfing host Wang and his driver came to the station to pick me up. So Wang is from Belgium, the Dutch-speaking area, and he works in the Belgian embassy in Niamey, and he has lived in Niamey for 2 years together with his family, which is a family of 3, his wife and his daughter. His wife, Safan, is originally from Burkina Faso, so they have a mixed daughter, Tess. Tess is attending kindergarten and during my turn of the visit. And they lived in a house just next to a big mosque. So every day I will be annoyed by the sound from the mosque, So did Safan, and she told me from a local African's perception, one of the biggest problems in West Africa now is the religion. She said African people get lost. They didn't recognize their own traditional culture. Instead, they followed the Arabs, but their ethnic is African origin. I was always shocked to see how many children the local African people have under the poor living condition. Stephen told me it was not a problem for the locals since they believe that Allah will sort it out for them, which is their religion's God. Also, Stephen told me in Niger there's a culture like let's say if you want to get a job, firstly you need to know somebody from that organization, and then you just get the job not because you are qualified, just because the connection, and after that you don't really do the job. If some other people want you to get to do the job and they have to pay you money or something, kind of like corruption. And I think somehow back to my homeland, and that applies for the same situation. My host family is typically Euro and African mixture culture. Let's say they use their hands to eat without any cutlery on a fine dining table. So like their daughter Tess is very active. I still remember there was a mirror in the living room, and she liked to just facing herself in front of the mirror, and then after that just start to dance. I always enjoyed watching her dancing because despite she is half African, but she just was born to dance. I enjoy so much watching her enjoy herself and that much. And then also I taught her how to play cards in Chinese style, and she learned very quickly. When told me Niamey is not a tourist city. Basically, there were like 2 kind of visitors that will make their way to Niamey. The first one is they want to come here to apply in the neighbor country's visa. The second one is who aim to travel every country. So I told her perhaps I am the second one. And I stayed only in Niamey during my time in Niger, since I was being told it's really risky to go outside of Niamey, so I just better followed. And then I also bought a ticket on Christmas Day from Niamey to Bailing, Cotonou. And then I met a Nigerian girl when I was buying some food on the street. And she since had like language barrier with the local, because in Nigeria people speak English, but in Niger people speak French. So I spoke broken French after traveled a little bit in West Africa. So I helped her out. After that, I saw her in the bus station, in the waiting area. She was there with her family for about 3 or 4 days. They were waiting for the bus to Côte d'Ivoire, and then just told them I would be joining them tomorrow. And then they said, "Oh, okay, welcome." And also I cooked for my host family because Safin told me she has never been to Asia, and actually she was a little bit afraid for visiting Asia because the concern about discrimination. But I just told her, just relax and be easy, and then just come to Asia and explore the hospitality. And then actually my cooking was not that good, but everyone finished the food. So just a little bit small way for me to show my appreciation for my host family. The day I was supposed to leave Niamey, it was during Christmas Day, so I tried the cake baked by my host family. After that, I thanked them, and then I said goodbye to them, and then actually before the departure day, I went to the National Museum in Niamey, and it was really funny. There were a few exhibitions, and also there's a zoo. That was my very first time seeing zoo in a national museum. And also I went to the Grand Bazaar. It's really huge, it takes time, and then you can easily get lost. And then during my departure time, I took a taxi to the station. So in the station, it was divided into 2 waiting halls. One is for female, one is for male. And everyone can ask for a mattress for waiting overnight. Because let's say my bus will depart at 3 a.m. and then so I slept in the waiting area with all the local women, and so I had to get up at 2 a.m. to make myself ready. And it's interesting, you will find that there's even wake up service, there's just some music from the home. And then after that, you just wait to be marked by your luggage, and then wait to be called your name, and then you can board on the bus. And every time when my name has been called, and then the local will laugh because that's the only Asian name appears in this piece of land. And my neighbor was a businessman from Algeria. Despite we haven't talked that much because it was too early, so everyone was eager to catch some more sleep on the bus, but we were being polite to each other. And by afternoon we arrived at the border, and everyone get out from the bus and to pass the immigration. And the immigration officer asked me for my visa, but I tried to explain that I entered without visa because I got visa-free access. And after that, it takes a little bit time to explain, but still I got to smoothly exit chopped. After that, I need to pass the bailing site, so I need to cross the bridge. But after I crossed the bridge, I didn't see my bus, so I was a little bit in a hurry. So on the bridge, there were a little bit some street kids, or they were asking for money, but I just have no time to deal with them, so I was kind of impatient because I was eager to find my bus and pass the immigration office into Berlin. So